Hey, Tom, do you know what time it is?
Freckle past the hair.
No, silly.
Half past a monkey's ass, quarter to his tail.
No, wrong again, my friend. It's time for the Talk Soup Quote of the Week. Well, your third graders everywhere appreciated that little intro. This week's quote comes from The Conan Show. Here's author James Ellroy with a ringing endorsement.
The people who watch the other shows drool. The people who watch Conan O'Brien rule.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. We'll take the droolers. Moving on. Tara is pregnant with her fourth child. Like any good mom, she's preparing for the blessed event by smoking pot and downing highballs like a poet on payday. Not surprisingly, Tara's prenatal partying disturbs her boyfriend, Matt. He's already fathered twins with Tara that he had to give up for adoption. Also concerned are Tara's mom and Mr. Jerry Springer.
Matt.
Yes.
You just said you had the sense to give up the children because you didn't. You didn't want them to turn out like her.
Because I was not in the state of mind to raise my kids at that time.
And you didn't want that.
I wanted them in a good family. Yes.
You said you didn't want them to turn out like her.
Right.
If you don't want them to turn out like her, what are you doing sleeping with her?
I didn't raise her. I'm not the one that made her turn out like this. I'm trying to turn her leaf
Why are you having children with her?
me.
Can I ask a question? Why are you having children with her if you don't think she's fit to be a mother?
Because she is. If she can overturn this.
You are the father of the child to be, and she is using drugs right now. Are you okay with that?
She's smoking pot.
And doing crack.
And what? Okay, you're okay with it?
Yeah. Get my twins.
And she's drinking? Is she drinking?
I'm drunk.
Hold on.
I'm staying drunk. Mama, you
She says she's drinking. You're okay with it?
She's drinking then.
Are you okay with
I've
that?
been too.
Now, I can't control her. I can't
Control me, could you? Nobody.
No, I can't control.
You're right, Jerry. She's out of control. But here at Talk Soup, we're in control of your television set. We have control of the vertical. We have control of the horizontal. We can change the tint, or the contrast, or even that little knob on the end that breaks all the time so you end up with the closed captioning in Portuguese. Now sit back as the control voice takes you from the inner mind right to promo. Wednesday on Jerry, it's another wacky love triangle. It'll have all the twists, turns, and savagery you've come to expect from Jerry Springer. Julie Scardina is an animal trainer who's worked at SeaWorld. David Spade is an actor who starred in Black Sheep. Other than the animal title, they don't have much in common. But they are both featured in this Tonight Show highlight. Here they are with a spider monkey named Maya.
And now she's being used for wildlife education. Did you finish your other one? Huh? You want to go over to Jay?
And I never do well with women. No, now that's a real monkey. Oh, look, he likes... Oh! Good doggy. Well, hold on to the mic. Who do we have next? Is Bongo next?
Actually, yeah, we have the bongo next.
Now, tell me about this bongo. This is really amazing.
Well, I think you mentioned earlier in the show that the bongos were only really discovered in the 1950s. Now, they're a very elusive animal. Come here, Andy. Right over here.
Come on. Does she want some milk?
They live in the African forests.
Look, milk.
Yeah, we'll get some milk over here. Come on, Andy. Look what Jay has. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now, Andy is only 4 months old. Hey, David, keep an eye on Maya, will you, please?
David, quit playing with your monkey.
Later, the monkey took Jay's note cards backstage and scribbled some snappy one-liners. In fact, he's currently writing for SNL, so expect a lot of Darwin jokes this season. Thursday on The Tonight Show, Jay welcomes bird impressionist Ralph Duran. He can mimic such famous fowl as Big Bird, Donald Duck, and Dr. Blinky.
Who?
Here's the owl from H&R Puff and Stuff.
Oh, yeah, with witchy poo.
Yeah, that's right.
And Flutie.
Oh, that's sad that you remember all of that. Sit tight. We're about to tap into the mother-load of comedy. Flutie. Coming up, Toki, the anti-drug bong, warns kids about reefer madness. Plus, bisexuality breaks up another happy relationship. But first, Conan O'Brien, alone again.
He's going to pretty much make sure that, you know, everyone keeps their distance.
Here's what's new at E! Online. This week, comeback king John Travolta talks about his latest film venture, Mad City. Click on 20 Under 30 to learn who will lead Hollywood's future. And in Q&A, blast off with Bird Rock from the Sun Emmy Award winner John Lithgow. So check out E! Online for up-to-the-second entertainment news, gossip, previews, and reviews. And now you can log on to MovieFinder.com, your complete connection to the world of movies. Plus, find out everything that's happening only on E! E! Online, entertainment's homepage.
Don't work too late. Tommy's better, so forget the drugstore.
Tape's your favorite show.
So come straight home. We miss you. Love, Jack.
Motorola pagers. To know, now. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
Someone's been sneaking my Milano cookies.
The baby?
Would she know how to savor every moment?
The finest dark chocolate between two delicate cookies. Milano cookies from Pepperidge Farm. Treasure was meant to be discovered.
You're buying a car. You know exactly which cars you want and which cars you don't want. But there are still cars out there that you don't know that you do want. Recently, Oldsmobile has come out with so many new models, they might not be on your list yet. They should be. So before you buy, find out all you can. Come to Oldsmobile's 100th anniversary premiere and test one. Or call toll-free to find out.
Conchitoro. Taste says it all.
What if you could get what you wanted automatically? You can, with the easiest way to earn free gasoline, the Shell MasterCard from Chase. Shell, moving at the speed of life.
The history, the headlines, the gossip, the auction, and now this. Jackie is running on Broadway.
Hey, John, this is Scott Pavage of Bradenton, Florida. And I was just writing to hopefully maybe get a viewer mail segment. I didn't mean to get you mad. I'll try to keep the letters to one a week now. Thanks. Bye.
This is the dude who went psycho, man, and he was writing us like 50 letters a week with one question apiece. We had to ask him to pull back, and now all of a sudden we've turned him loose on our voicemail line. Great. Get 100 voicemails from him a day now. Like Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, whenever Conan O'Brien travels overseas, he's mobbed by sobbing teenage fans. For his latest trip to Cologne, Germany, the funny man decided to play it safe and bring along a burly bodyguard. As you'll see, it was an effective measure, perhaps too effective.
NBC has assigned me a bodyguard. This is Byrne. And he's going to pretty much make sure that, you know, everyone keeps their distance. We're in the basement of a beer hall, and this thing's pretty interesting. It's designed just for people that need to vomit. There's a handle on either side. You can lean in here, and there's a nice wide space to accommodate cone vomit. It's the most common form of vomiting. You vomit, you move away, these light sensors, flush the vomit, and then you go upstairs to drink some more. Great invention.
That kind of reminds me of the bulimia trough they've installed downstairs at the Fashion Cafe. I tell you, puking has never been so trendy. Thursday on Late Night, Conan indulges in a bit of silliness with Scott Thompson. The former kid in the hall is a regular on the Larry Sanders Show. When it comes to sexual topics, no one can compare with the one, the only, Bob Berkowitz. Bob's unique sensitivity, combined with his raw animal magnetism, has made him a hit with the gals on The View. Up next, he discusses a revolutionary birth control ointment called the Invisible Condom. Yes, it was an ointment. Take it away, Bob.
It's called the Invisible Condom. Can be used without men knowing it. How do you do that?
This is just coming out. It's out of a researcher named Michel Bergeron, I believe his name is, out of Quebec City, Canada. And it is a topical lotion, a gel, that a woman would use on her vagina or that a male partner would use in to prevent the transmission of all kinds of sexually transmitted diseases. And also, it's a contraceptive. And it's also good for 3 days.
Wait a second, so it solidifies?
No, it's a gel.
It's a gel, but you put it in, but then it forms a barrier. You stick it inside you with an applicator. So it's like the chocolate syrup that kind of hardens? You know what?
An ice cream?
Oh, you know where we're going with this, Debbie.
Is that, like, how does it come out?
You know what?
Do you crack it?
That's the story.
The problem.
The voice of reason comes in here.
The problem with this is as they were developing it, the people were saying they developed it so that it's for women who are with men who refuse to wear a condom. You don't need to be with him if he refuses to wear a condom.
Well, a lot of women don't want it either.
You know, a friend of mine used that invisible condom, but it broke, and his girlfriend gave birth to an invisible boy. Bummer is he has to pay child support, but he never sees the kid. Stupid. Thursday on The View, tune in for another fascinating roundtable discussion with a celebrity guest. All the gals will be there: Joy, Star, Babs, Meredith, and Debs. Nary a Y chromosome in the bunch. That feeling of dread I'm experiencing can mean one of only two things. Either I'm going to read E's new celebrity policy, or I'm going to read a little viewer mail. Hey! Well, I guess that means we're going to be reviewing E's new celebrity policy. Yeah. Just this morning, each of us has received 2 emails, 1 voicemail, and 1 inter-office copy of E's new celebrity policy. I'm not making this up, folks. This is an official edict from on high. It states, there are certain rules that you must follow when you are close to a celebrity, whether you pass them in the hall or reception areas of E, or work with them on E's premises. I think these rules make a lot of sense and should help confirm E's status as a celebrity-friendly network. Frankly, I think it's just a knee-jerk reaction to what happened when Joey Lawrence hosted the show earlier this week. For instance, do not ask celebrities for autographs.
Joey!
How you doing? Good. Here you go. Yeah.
Do not attempt to approach celebrities with personal project pitches.
Joey! Thanks.
Do not hover over any celebrities.
Joey. 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 Joey.
Do not poke celebrities with sharp objects.
Joey. What are you? Joey. Knock it off, will you? Joey. Beat it, will you?
Do not try to follow them. Do not throw celebrities from the roof. never impale celebrities.
Joey.
Welcome to E's Wild Kingdom of Beauty. We'll track the species known as Modellus superioris, or the supermodel. Notice their exotic plumage. Observe the mating rituals at the watering hole. Long limbs and beautiful faces are also an exclusive trait of this breed, although they've been known to camouflage themselves. While their feeding habits are restrained, they're sometimes the victim of predators. Supermodels Untamed, this Sunday at 9 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
It's a very magic holiday special.
Magic, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here.
This year, it's fleece for me. It's the Smothers Brothers. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Tom and Dick.
She's wearing fleece. I'm wearing fleece. What do you think?
Fabulous, this fleece. It feels like a gift.
Just a thought.
Loose, layered, fun.
Am I loose, layered, and fun?
Happy holidays, everyone. Performance fleece. What a value.
Oh, while you're out, stop by the dry cleaners, pick up some videos and a pizza, and don't forget to take Valpak.
Hello.
Dennis, did you remember to take Valpak with you?
Valpak? Why, sure, honey. I've got it right here.
From a riot in Rio to mayhem in Miami, it's a trio of tantalizing tours. This Sunday, beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific.
Sure, you can count on Patco when the weather's bad, but you know, we're on time for all the times you need to get somewhere. Got a can't-miss business appointment? No one keeps to a schedule like Patco. Going out for dinner? We've always got another one coming right up. Looking for great performance? Take Patco. Take us out to the ball game. Take us back in time. Take us to market, or Locust for that matter. Because wherever you're going, no one keeps you on track like Patco.
This is about the bar dish.
We're good to go. Rolling cakes. Hello, I'm Lynn Doyle, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.
Doing an outstanding job in this partnership with
The obvious question here is, you go...
Comcast Newsmakers with Lynn Doyle, a new approach to the way you watch the people who make news happen. Twice every hour, at 25 minutes past the hour, and 30 minutes later at 55 minutes after the hour. Comcast Newsmakers, only on CNN Headline News.
Welcome back to Talk Soup. I'm John Henson. If Mark's feelings are genuine in this next Springer highlight, then my heart goes out to him. If not, then I say bravo! His performance certainly ranks with some of the most dramatic I've ever seen. Gielgud at the Royal Shakespeare Academy, Brando on Broadway, they all pale in comparison to Mark's indignant outburst on the Springer stage. Up next, his fiancée Kristen gets things started by revealing a shocking secret.
I've been having an affair for the past 6 months. It's not... I want you to take this lightly. I don't think it should be like a dramatic thing.
What?
It's just,
You what? You what?
It's not, it's more of like a sexual relationship.
What?
And an affair. See, it's not, see,
With who? With who?
Listen, don't freak out over the...
Don't freak out?
It's just with a mutual friend of ours. It's someone that you know and trust. It's someone that I know and trust.
Okay, let's... No, don't.
Just relax.
Don't.
Why don't we bring... You want to bring the person out? Do you want to meet... You're entitled to see the person. Bring her out.
Don't freak out, John, but we have some extra footage.
What? What?
Did you know what they're doing?
Mark, a few months ago, I walked in on Kristen and Shelley, and they were having sex, and I joined in.
Hey, John, don't freak out or anything, but we have to cut the promo.
What? What?
Easy, big guy.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Weirdo. Is this true?
Yeah.
Friday on Jerry, one of the wackiest love triangles ever. An irrepressible mom will talk about stealing her 12-year-old daughter's 24-year-old boyfriend. Wow. Any way you do the arithmetic, that's weird. 25 years ago, director John Waters introduced America to a character named Divine in the movie Pink Flamingos. Sadly, that drag queen has moved on to the sexually ambivalent trailer park in the sky. But his or her influence rages on. In this Loveline highlight, a Divine fan asked Waters about his love of cross-dressers.
You've featured drag queens like Divine prominently in your films. What attracts you to drag queens? Are you planning on using drag queens in your films in the future? And can I be in your next film?
Well, actually, no. Only because I don't use drag anymore out of respect for Divine. You know, I didn't think of Divine as a drag queen, nothing against drag queens. I thought of Divine as a character actor, really. Even in Hairspray, when he played kind of a fat, dowdy mother, he said no drag queen would allow themselves to look like this, right? I used it in the beginning because drag queens were really square in the beginning when we started out. And Divine made fun of drag queens because in the old days, drag queens wanted to be beauty pageant winners, wear a tiara, and move to suburbia. Divine would show up in drag with fake scars on his face, carrying a chainsaw. And it made drag queens nervous, which was part of it. So it's great today. It's so different for drag queens. Suddenly turned hip. I mean, you have an outfit on. You're not a square drag queen. You're a hip drag queen. And so that's a very, very different thing. And I think Divine did have a little bit to do with that, with changing all that.
Divine's influence can be felt every day here on Talk Soup. Imagine it. Without Divine, you wouldn't have a queer Donna, or an undead David Bernstein, or a Jerry Springer for that matter. Food for thought this Thanksgiving season. Coming up on Talk Soup, it's our clip of the week. In just a second, we'll hear an anti-drug message from a most unlikely spokesperson. Anthropomorphic drug paraphernalia is coming up next.
East of the Andes, south of the equator,
This is a wonderful place.
and just this side of crazy.
Everybody's almost naked.
This Sunday at 8, ride the rapids and bask on the beach. It's the premiere of Wild on the Amazon. But first at 6, watch the City of Lights become the City of Delights. It's sex on the Champs-Élysées. Then at 7, party with the pretty people. It's sex on South Beach. It's a trio of tantalizing tours. This Sunday beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
My son is dying, and the insurance company won't pay for his treatment.
I won't expose these people. For one young lawyer, the practice of law, better watch your back, has just become more dangerous.
Jury tampering, money laundering.
Are you scared?
Yeah. Than anything he ever learned in school.
I advise you mind your manners. You're in the big water now.
John Grisham's The Rainmaker.
You in over your head, son?
Absolutely. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, rated PG-13. Now playing everywhere.
This isn't a desert. It's my dry skin under magnification. And dermatologists recommend Curel lotion to heal it. Curel moisturizes better than Lubriderm and Caring. Curel actually increases your skin's moisture level 210%. So Curel heals dry skin better. You can see the cure in Curel. Also see the cure in Curel nutrient-rich lotion with antioxidants.
This couple is playing Mad Gab.
Real yum airy, real.
The game where the words you read sound like something completely different.
Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Mad Gab. It's not what you say, it's what you hear.
Introducing British Classics. A marriage of Victorian elegance and Caribbean soul. British Classics from Ethan Allen. The fall sale ends this weekend.
You know those designer fragrances you find at department stores?
Excuse me. Could you pass me the cotton balls?
They're the same ones you'll find at Walgreens.
Why pay department store prices? These designer fragrance gift sets for men and women are just $19.99 at Walgreens. This fabulous selection is only $29.99. And these are just $39.99 this week at Walgreens.
Pizza!
Pillsbury pizza crust. Just unroll, top it any way you like it, and bake for a crisp golden crust.
Nothing makes pizzas rock and roll like my Pillsbury pizza crust.
Perfect your Pillsbury pizza crust with Sargento natural shredded cheese.
Hey, what's up? I'm Vivica Fox.
Hi, this is Lionel Richie, and you're watching E!
Entertainment Television.
Hi, I'm John Henson, but that's not your problem. Recently, late-night host Conan O'Brien took a bold anti-drug stance. I guess after touring the head shops of Amsterdam last week, he's decided that marijuana has a negative influence on the world's youth. With this in mind, the following clip is designed to discourage teen substance abuse. Certainly a worthy cause. But something tells me that Toki the anti-drug bong may be sending out the wrong message, not to mention a heady bouquet. Ladies and germs, presenting our Talk Soup Clip of the Week.
Kids, seriously, don't smoke marijuana. It causes memory loss, impotence, delayed reaction time, and marijuana can lead to harder drugs.
Toki, what's going on there?
That's my sweet, sweet marijuana smoke. I mean, I'm a bong. It happens. It's natural.
Yeah, but you're really going pretty good there now, Toki.
Yeah, it is a little heavy, isn't it, Conan? I might be giving the kids a mixed message. Man, it does smell good. But it's wrong.
Toki,
It is wrong.
Toki, I'm sorry. I think at this point it'd be better for everybody if you just left, just walked away.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry, I screwed up, Conan.
No.
No! Okay! Leave here! No! Do not smoke me! I am bad for you! No, but you're doing it all wrong! Smoke from the top! Get a good hit out of it!
No!
NBC loves the Bong character so much, he's going to be featured in a new Saturday morning cartoon, Gumby and Toki. It comes on right after Kippy the Crack Pipe Hour. Well, that's it for this edition of Talk Soup. Just a reminder to tune into our daily show every weeknight at 10 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. We'll have a fresh half-hour of highlights for you. We leave you now with the first video from Joey Lawrence's soundtrack for Gulf War II. Enjoy.
Baby, always gonna give love, never gonna give love, always gonna do just what you need in a man. It feels good just to hold you morning, noon, and night. Be understood. You're the one for me, so I'll never. Girl, you make my world complete. Change my mind, always gonna keep right. Never gonna waste. Baby, always gonna give you love, never gonna give you love, always gonna do just what you need. Come on.
Would you marry?